John 1 verses 2-3. Who is Jesus? He is God as Creator. Genesis 1 verses 1 and 3, 4. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. John 1 verses 1-5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Darby Bible Translation. He existed in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Proverbs 8:22-31, God's Word Translation. The Lord already possessed me long ago, when his way began, before any of his works. I was appointed from everlasting from the first, before the earth began. I was born before there were oceans, before there were springs filled with water. I was born before the mountains were settled in their places and before the hills. When he had not yet made land or fields or the first dust of the world. When he set up the heavens, I was there. When he traced the horizon. When he established the skies above, when he determined the currents in the ocean, on the surface of the ocean. When he set a limit for the sea so the waters would not overstep his command, when he traced the foundations of the earth. I was beside him as a master craftsman. I made him happy day after day, I rejoiced in front of him all the time. Found joy in his inhabited world, and delighted in the human race. John 1 verse 3. Without him nothing was made. Everything, the universe, expression cannot be limited to any part of the universe. He created everything that exists, the world of angels and the world of spirits. In other words, it appropriately expresses all the vast chunks of the material world and all the large and small animals and objects that make up that world. Hebrews 1 verse 2. In these last days he has spoken to us in a Son, whom he appointed heir of all things, and through whom he created the world. Colossians 1 verse 16. He created all things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. Whether they are kings or lords, rulers or powers, everything has been created through him and for him. The concept of creation is expressed here. This word is often. It is used to mean creation or forming something from nothing. Isaiah 48 verse 7, in the Septuagint, by him, here, creation, is accomplished by the Word or the Son of God. It is confirmed that something happened. Genesis 1 verse 1 says that God is the being who created heaven and earth. This creation is attributed to Yahweh. Therefore, the Word or the Son of God is properly called God. The work of creation is uniformly attributed in the Bible to the second person of the Trinity. There is no greater evidence of omnipotence than the history of creation. Therefore, God often appealed to creation to prove that he was the true God against idols. Jeremiah 10 verse 11. You people of Israel should tell those nations this, these gods did not make heaven and earth. They will disappear from the earth and from under the heavens. Net Bible. The created being is God. And this creation belongs to Jesus Christ. It is consistently declared to be God's work in the Bible. Therefore, Jesus Christ is equal to the Father. Philippians 2 verses 6-7. Although he was in the form of God and equal with God, he did not take advantage of this equality. Instead, he emptied himself by taking on the form of a servant, by becoming like other humans, by having a human appearance. Hebrews 1 verse 3. The Son is the radiance of his glory and the representation of his essence, and he sustains all things by his powerful word, and so when he had accomplished cleansing for sins, he sat down at the right hand of the Majesty on high.